Hey, how you doing, man?
What up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing okay, man. Everything going okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Yeah, finally back
Hey,
home.
oh, okay. Were you training today, or is this an off day?
Today was rest. Today
Rest
was
day?
rest day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, so everybody, I want you to welcome Jett Blackwell to the show. I was watching some of your highlights, man. You got some very, very fast hands, man. How long have you been boxing?
Let's see. Count up. All together on 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. Yeah,
8 years.
8 years of fighting. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what got you interested in the sport?
Um, it all really started just to help me lose weight as a kid because I was real heavy, and then one day I just all I remember is my coach was saying you're gonna fight this week or next week, and then I fought, and then yeah, I just pretty much just freaking stuck with. Well, I didn't really stick with it as a kid, but I got back into it when I was 15, and then I stuck with it. That's when I really like, that's when I really started liking it more. When I was starting to
Wow.
hit, some people like instead of you're a little kid, it's hard work, so you don't really like stuff like that when you're small.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, yeah, I was getting beat up by dudes in the ring when I was like 8, 9, 10. But it was fun. I still liked it as a kid, but I just really knew what I wanted to do with myself as far as my career when I was about 16.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you out of California?
Yeah, Fresno, California. Yep.
Oh wow. I got a lot of relatives in Fresno. Wow, okay.
You said what?
Wow. I got a lot of family members out there in Fresno. I'm because I
Yeah.
grew up in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow,
You
that's
said you
pretty
got family
cool,
here
man.
in Fresno? That's tight.
Yeah, yeah. I've been to Fresno quite a bit. And
Yeah.
do you know the heavyweight Richard Torres Jr.? He's kind of out that
Oh,
way.
oh yeah. That's my guy right there. We spar all the time.
Oh, do you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. We always get rounded together.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. It's he's about 45 minutes from me. He's in Tulare, but it's like Fresno County almost.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Tulare too.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool.
Wow. So both of you guys got some fast hands, man. It's good to see some
Yeah.
American heavyweights, man.
Yeah, we're some small heavyweights, so we gotta have something better, right?
Hey, well, people like Anthony Joshua and them, and even Lennox Lewis, when he lost, it was always the guys that were 6'2". He lost to Hasim Rockman and Oliver McCall, and
Oh
Joshua
yeah,
lost to Andrew Ruiz.
yeah. The smaller guys, huh?
Yeah,
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 they got more little they got more skills because they gotta make up for the size, so they gotta have more
right,
skills.
right. Yeah, you make it work for you. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think about the current heavyweight division right now?
Um, it's been wild actually because of the Joshua incidents, the Wilder, everything. It's like it's the end of an era right now. It's like you know I was saying like that whole Joshua Usyk. I'm not Usyk. Fury, Wilder. That era is just over, and now
Yeah,
it's really up to I mean there's not really much American heavyweights that are really known, but I think
yeah,
the next up is probably Richard, Jared Anderson. Those are the two ones from the United States, but there's some guys overseas too. But I think it's really stacked right now. It's just not very popular other than Tyson Fury and Joshua. But I think it's pretty much over for them. Not over, but in the next couple years, you're gonna hear about some new champions.
yeah, man. I feel the same way. It's like the changing of the guard, so to speak. And so I wanted to talk about your sparring with Mike Tyson, man. When you were getting him ready for Roy Jones, how did that go?
Oh shoot, that was crazy. I was just freaking on watching Netflix with my girl on my phone, and then this number pops up, some LA number. I'm like, it's a scam. But she
Yeah.
wanted to answer. She told me to answer. I said I answered it, and then they're like, "Hey, is this Jett Blackwell, the boxer?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's all like, he sounded real like frustrated and wanting to hurry up and get somebody to go work with Mike. He's like, "You want to spar with Tyson?" I'm like, Tyson Fury?" He's like, "No, Mike Tyson." I'm like, "Hell yeah, fucking." I said, "Yeah, I want to spar." He's all like, He's all like, "Are you in good shape?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in good shape." He's all like, "All right, can you guys come down tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yep." I gave him my coach's number, and then we set it up for the next day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was insane because when it was just like I was just like, what the heck? What just happened? Like I'm about to go spar Mike Tyson.
Yeah, it's like a
And
dream
what
come
was
true.
what was crazy is that just like 2 weeks before, people were telling me, "Oh, you see Mike Tyson how he's training? Oh, he'll knock you out, 100. He'll beat you up, huh? You wanna fight him? You wanna spar him?" I'm like, I'll spar him."
Yeah.
And I literally like 2 weeks later, I got a call going to go
What?
spar him.
Oh my goodness.
It was insane because people were telling me, "Oh, you see that Mike Tyson's a trainee?" They're talking about it in the gym, and then they're like, "You think he'll fuck you up, Jett?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't think he would." They're like, "Oh, bro, he would. Don't lie." I'm like, "Nah." But it's cool. I got
Wow.
to go down there and get some work with him though.
So how did it go? Were you guys going all out, or were you just trying to work on some things?
Um, it was like I say, pretty aggressive sparring. It wasn't real light because I mean, all he knows how to do is just hit hard. He just hits hard. That's just how he is. So when we
Yeah.
sparred, it was real intense for the first couple rounds, especially, and he was hitting
Man.
hard.
Yeah, I keep telling people they keep acting like he's too old for Jake. I'm like, Jake ain't gonna know what hit him, man. You can't train your ribs. He gets a rib shot, he's gonna fold like a lawn chair, in my opinion.
He's
So
still
I'm
Mike
like,
Tyson, no matter the age. He's still Mike Tyson, and if
exactly.
he wants to get it out there and wants to take it to the freaking, he just has to. What he has to do is he just has to be patient and know that he's gonna land the shots, and he's gonna if he lands them, he's gonna do damage
Yeah, yeah.
because
I,
he still has it.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man. People like to tell you you can't do something once you have another birthday. It's like, it, and plus everybody's not the same. You know, Mike's 58 isn't the normal person's 58.
Oh
You're
hell,
forgetting. You know, you can look at his body and see the guy's in shape, but
yeah, he has a hard head too.
oh yeah, he has a
Hard
hard
head.
hair. I heard you say his fists were pretty big too.
Yeah, he has some. Is pretty wide fists. Hands are
Wow,
bigger than mine. I'm like 3 or 4 inches taller than him, and he still has bigger hands than me.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh man. And I'm kind of on the same page with you. Like, I kind of hope he gets Jake Paul out of boxing. You know, it's just I know like if you box Jake Paul, I know he would be like your hands are way too fast for Jake Paul. So like, are you hoping to eventually get a fight with Jake or be on the undercard or anything?
if they want me to fight Jake, I'll hop off my couch and go fight him. I don't think I think I'll have no problem with him, no matter what shape I'm in. I'm always training, so I'm never letting myself go. But so whenever, I mean, I would like to fight him, but I don't think they would make that move
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I just feel like they wouldn't do that.
yeah. He kind
Hopefully,
of goes.
hopefully
Oh,
he
I'm
wants.
sorry. Go ahead.
You said what?
No, I'm saying I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Shit. I pretty much I don't see him facing any boxers young and on the come up, trying to make a name for themselves, because
Yeah,
those are the ones you don't want to mess with.
yeah,
I'm gonna go in there and
exactly.
kill them. I'm not gonna go in there and box them. I'm gonna go in there and hurt them because
Wow.
of the fact because I just feel like it's in a way he's kind of disrespected boxing. I mean he's done good things for the sport. He's done good things for it, but I just feel like he skipped his line. Like I've trained with, they said the same thing. He skipped the line and went straight to the shine. There's people that do their
Wow.
whole life, dedicate their whole life to this shit, and they don't. And he's getting people fights on card. He has his own promotion now, getting people shows on cards. But like, it's just like, if you're not bringing something to the table, then what are they gonna do for you though? So it's like it's either way. It's like it's good, and then it's like it's whatever. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, my favorite fighter of all time is Lennox Lewis, and he used to call guys like that. He said they're called hurry come ups. Like they come up in a hurry and they leave in a hurry. So
Yeah,
Jake Paul's fighting these UFC guys, and you know, I don't understand too how Jake Paul got to 230 pounds so fast. I'm like, how did you get that heavy that fast? Like, that's not his natural weight. So I don't know, man, about the drug testing for this fight, but that was a little suspect to me, man.
yeah. Well, he has the money to pretty much do anything he wants. To get in shape, to eat right, to steroids, to be clean, testing. So it's like you never know with those guys that got that money.
Wow.
But
Wow, wow.
he's nothing special. He's a good athlete, can punch hard, but break him down. Nate Diaz broke him down.
Yeah, I saw
Nate
that
Diaz
fight.
broke him down and could have got the decision. Maybe it was close. It was close enough to where it could have went either way. But I just don't see him beating anybody really. Any real fighter, any real young active boxer, heavyweight, cruiserweight, light heavyweight, even super middleweight. There's some guys that are super middleweight that can tear him up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think Terrence Crawford would knock him out. And
Oh yeah.
the funny
Oh
thing to
hell
me is
yeah.
that he's what is that?
Crawford would knock him out in 2 rounds.
Yeah, I agree. Too much ring IQ, strong. Um, the thing about Jake Paul too is I don't see really any way he can hurt Mike Tyson unless he happens to catch him with a shot he don't see. Like he's coming in and catch him while he's leaping and catches him with an overhand right or uppercut. I mean, what's he gonna hit Mike with that he hasn't been hit with already? He fought Lennox Lewis, Holyfield. What can he possibly do that Mike hasn't seen? And Jake isn't even a power puncher. His own trainer said that. So, do you
Yeah.
think there's any that Jake Paul can like knock out Mike Tyson?
I don't see knockouts. I see running around the ring and tying
Yeah,
up, but there's no way he's knocking him out. I don't see
yeah,
it. I don't think Jake knows. Uh, I mean, he's taking the fight serious, but I think Mike is he's ready to put a stop to this kid.
yeah. I agree. I
And
think
I
he's
just pray everything goes good with both. I don't really see it dangerous. Some people are saying, "Oh, this is dangerous for Mike." I don't think so.
I don't
I think it's
either.
uh, I think it's going to be an awesome event, and they're going to bring a lot of people to watch it, and a lot of people are going to tune into the fight on Netflix.
Yeah. I think Roy Jones said it best. He said the 14-ounce gloves aren't to protect Mike. The 14-ounce gloves are to protect Jake. He said that's the
Yeah,
hardest been hit.
yeah. Jake, what's his name? Mike can crack for sure.
Didn't you say knocked out your tooth?
Yeah, it was like my tooth was it was like chipped already.
Yeah.
Previously, it was like a tooth that I never got finished on. It was getting work done. So basically, he did me a favor. Did me a favor. Got my tooth. I didn't have to get it pulled. Now all I need to do is get it something put there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and now you got war stories to tell your kids and your grandkids someday.
Yeah. People see me probably like, oh, he has a missing tooth, but do you know why it's missing? Should I tell
Yeah.
you? I mean, if you're gonna ask me or what's going on? But
Yeah,
I know a
man.
lot of people see you see somebody with a missing tooth, it stands out. Like you're gonna see somebody with a missing tooth on their front right here. They'd be like, oh, what the heck? But
Yeah,
I feel like I mean, it's cool. I ain't tripping.
yeah, that's a great story, man. Like
Yeah.
Wow, that's that's a
Now
great
people
story.
people be like, I don't remember you with the tooth there, so I don't even remember a tooth being there.
Oh
So
man, wow. Yeah, man. Not many people can say they sparred with Mike Tyson, man. That's something for the record books. Just knowing you stepped in the ring with a lot of people consider him one of the hardest, or maybe the hardest punching heavyweight of all time, and that's impressive to have on your resume.
yeah, yeah, it was a good experience all the way around. Just being a part of the team, being
Yeah.
getting to know everybody in the camp. You know, Coach Raphael, got to know him. Got to know Coach Billy. You know, so it was cool.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, I got you.
Oh,
Let me ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, you go ahead. Yeah, yep.
No, I was going to say, who do you got for Fury Usyk too? Who you got for that fight?
I think Fury's gonna knock him out.
Oh, okay.
I think Fury's gonna get the knockout win. He's not gonna
Wow.
beat him. He's not gonna beat him going the distance. He knows the only chance he has is he puts that guy down. He's not gonna outbox him. He's not gonna win points. Usyk is too good, and he knows how to get the job done. His
Yeah.
body knows how to do it, and his mind knows how to do it. Fury,
Yeah.
he's just gotten away with being so big, and now he's just gonna go back to that. He can't box. He can box. I mean, he knows how to box good, but he's not gonna be able to outbox Usyk. No way.
I agree.
He's gonna have to
Yeah.
push him, and bang, bang, bang him.
Yeah. I personally, I think the way Usyk is beating everybody because he kind of tricks them into fighting his fight. Like he makes them work when they're tired, and before they know it, they're almost like hypnotized into doing exactly what he wants. Like Fury had huge success with the uppercut, and he even told AJ, when you fight Usyk, go to his body. So I think he should have gone to Usyk's body more because that's Usyk's weak point. So yeah, I think Fury can definitely pull it off, man. And man, I'm eager to see it because the first fight was so good, you know.
Yeah, now they know each other a little bit, so it's gonna be a little more action. Even though the last fight was really good too, but I just feel like Fury. That's how he does. He's gonna adjust. He's gonna gain some weight, and then he's gonna push him around. And if that
Yeah,
don't work, then he's not gonna win.
yeah,
Usyk is just by far the most skilled and most not talented really, but his footwork is just too good for these guys. These big heavyweights.
yeah. I've interviewed his trainer several times, his former cruiserweight trainer James Ali Bashir, and he said, "Man, this guy hits harder than people think too." He's like, "I've held the pass for this guy. Like, you know, he may not be a one punch knockout guy, but he can thump a little bit."
In his
So
fights, he don't put power on his punches. He doesn't use his power. He don't need
yeah,
to. He's like Lomachenko. Lomachenko hits hard, but he don't use
yeah,
his power in his fights. He don't need.
exactly.
He's gonna pick you apart regardless. You'd be surprised how hard Lomachenko hits. How
I've
sharp.
often said Usyk is like a heavyweight version of Lomachenko.
Yeah, for real. That's what he is. Exactly what he is.
You know, these
Constantly in
you
your face.
say it again.
He's constantly in your face with his hands, and his head is constantly right there. At every given moment, he's not giving up anything. He's not giving up a jab. He don't ever go like this. If he
Right,
does it, he's like reading you. He's reading you, but he'll never sit there like this unless you hit
right.
him.
Yeah, he's just I think when he's all said and done, we're gonna look at this guy like, man, this guy came up from cruiserweight in an era of giant heavyweights, and just, I mean, he beat Dubois, even though I think Dubois kind of hit him. I thought that was a legit blow, but they gave it to Usyk. He beat AJ twice, and if he beats Fury twice, I mean, he's got to be in the conversation for one of the best to ever do it, man. I don't know. What do you think it is about the Ukrainian fighters? What they're so disciplined, and what do you think it is about these fighters coming from the Ukraine?
These dudes don't live it's a different lifestyle. Like people in the United States or people that even just from Latin American fighters, they come they come to America and they live a different lifestyle. I think people from Ukraine, Russia, overseas, the lifestyle they live is just like it's not even really the dedication they have to their body. It's just their mindset. Like, like pretty much like what's the word? Like they probably live real simple lives. They're not really flashy. They're not really into all the extra stuff that goes on with being a fighter. They just do their fighting. They everything they do revolves around their fighting and their ability to be able to fight.
Yeah, that's how I see it too. Like I said, I've had James Ali Bashir on here many times. He's working with the heavyweight now, Vlad Sarenko, and he said, "Man, the people over here are so nice, man." He's like, everybody's humble. He doesn't have to deal with big egos and all that. So I think you nailed it. I think everything you said is accurate, man. And
Yeah, I've met a lot of people, Russian fighters, a lot of Ukrainian fighters, just even like European fighters. They're not big headed. Their ego is just, hey, we're all people. We're all just doing our thing. Like they don't think they're the shit. They're not cocky. They train hard and they do what they got to do.
yeah,
Yeah, that's just
man.
it's just all lifestyle for those guys. A lot of fighters here in the United States too. They're really there's some good guys out here, but then some fighters have so much talent that sometimes they let the hard work go. When you're so talented, you just have that talent, and when you have a bad day, it shows that you just have a lot of talent, but the work wasn't put in.
Yeah. It's like Mike Tyson said. I think it all comes down to the training in the gym. If you train real hard, that'll make the fight easier. Like, what did Mike Tyson say? Discipline is doing what you hate, but doing it like you love it. So
Yeah.
I think these guys are just putting in the work in the gym and it shows. And I'm looking forward to watching your career, man. Like I said, you really impressed me with your hand speed. You got a great right hand. And are there any fighters you admired coming up? Like, when you first started, like you were like, man, this guy is who I want to kind of emulate my style after.
One of my favorite fighters. He's not my favorite fighter, but one of the fighters that I used to see when I used to watch like highlights when I was first like when I was like a teenager, barely coming up in the amateurs. Was what's his name? Uh, that English guy. He's like Prince Nassim.
Oh man,
I
yeah,
watching his highlights, man. That shit used to get me going. Like I used to just want to just
yeah,
train and train. Like he was cool. I liked his ring energy. He was a little
oh,
cocky, but his ring energy, he was just so much better than everybody. And he put in the
yeah,
work, and he's an entertainer. So I admire someone like that. Now in this day and age, it's like more like I like Crawford, I like Caleb Plant. Those guys right there.
yeah,
Um, but there's not too many heavyweights that I really admired. Besides, like not admired, but just was just like I love to watch. Was like Mike Tyson and there's not really much. I'm a boxing fan, but I never like now that I'm a grown up and I'm fighting and I'm doing the same thing as people. It's hard to admire somebody. You know what I mean? But I
yeah,
can appreciate somebody's skills and appreciate watching them fight. But there's no one I really want to be like.
yeah. I understand that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
because I feel like no matter who they are, like um as far as this fighter, like I feel like I can get there and I will get there.
Yeah,
So like I don't want to be like anybody. I really just want to make my own legacy.
yeah, man. That makes total sense. I totally get that because it looks like Deontay Wilder's I don't know what's happened to Deontay Wilder, but I used to say when people used to say he has the biggest right hand in history, I'm like, well, you have to look at his resume. It's not so much his power as who he's hitting. The minute he steps up to Joseph Parker and Zhang, you see what happens. And what did you think about Deontay Wilder's fight with Zhang? Did you catch that?
Oh yeah, I watched it live.
Oh yeah, me
I,
too.
I just said after the second round, I'm like, yeah, his career's over.
Me too.
I said this guy's done. There's no
Yeah,
way he's gonna beat anybody.
yeah.
He got lucky with that dude that he caught in the first round. That tall white dude, the bald one, the one he is his last
Oh,
win he had.
Hellenius.
Hellenius, yep. That guy
Yeah,
was gonna rough him up, but that guy got caught too early. I think the guy was gonna do damage if he took him into the later rounds, but he caught with that weird right, that
right.
slap right. He slapped him and then he just knocked him out. I was just like, wow.
Yeah, and I used to say, why do people fight Deontay Wilder on the outside? All you got to do is crowd his space. His arms are so long, he needs room to throw the right. Crowd him. And like, I don't know why guys would stand on the end of. Well, it's like they're waiting to get hit with the right. It's like I don't get that strategy. I don't
Yeah,
understand that.
I don't think Wilder. I think Wilder was just in the right place at the right time to win that WBC title.
Yeah,
I don't think he. Staverne's a good fighter, but I just don't. I just don't think if he came up, if he was coming up now, he would ever have a chance.
yeah.
He came up at a time where the heavyweight division was just like a ghost. In the United States, like I think if he fought Jared Anderson his next fight, Jared would get him out of there in less than 5.
Yeah,
I
Jared's a very good. Have you guys sparred, you and Jared?
Yeah, I sparred him one time.
Oh, okay.
I was like 17, 16 or 17 when I sparred him.
And
At the
you're you 23 right now?
I'm 23. Yeah, he's
23.
2 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was about 18, 19. I was like 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
at the Olympic Training Center, we sparred like 3 rounds.
Man, you got some big names under your belt, man. I mean, like, what do you think went wrong for him in his fight with Martin Bacoli?
Overconfidence.
I kind of got that sense
He should
too.
have used his feet. Jared can move. He can move like really good, but he didn't move in that fight, and he didn't know what he was. He didn't know what was in front of him. Martin McCoy don't look like nothing special, but
Yeah.
you get hit by somebody 300 pounds, and they
Right.
have some good speed. It don't matter what you think of them. Your body's not gonna like what just happened because he got hit, boom, and another one, boom, went down in the first round, or first or second round. I think first.
Yeah, I think it was the first round. I think it was the first.
After that, it was just a grown man versus a boy in there. He didn't.
Yeah, he shouldn't have gone toe to toe with him, and I was like, yeah, you don't go against the dude that weighs 300. Like that's asking for it. Like,
He should have moved, and boxed. He should have did that at least for the first 5 rounds until those power
right.
punches, start to go a little less powerful as the fight goes. But he got caught with some mean punches.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
scraped them, boom, boom, scraped them with that uppercut. It was just
Oh yeah,
like
that uppercut was nasty.
that's a that's a big dude to be getting hit. I mean, Jared ain't scared of nobody. He ain't scared. He ain't scared. It's not about being scared though. It's about just you gotta fight the right fight.
Yeah,
Either way, he got paid hella money. So
yeah. What's your what would you say is your favorite punch to throw? Like, say you get a guy hurt. What's the one you send him home with? What's your one hitter quitter? I like your right hand, man.
hmm. I know most of my knockouts are with the overhand right.
Yeah, that's what I
Overhand
know.
right or left, like a left uppercut hook like that. And then yeah, I think all my knockouts are with an overhand right and a left hook.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've ever since I was like 15, 16, when I came back to boxing, my overhand right was I always threw it in sparring, in fights, all my amateur fights. I threw it a lot, and then one day I go fight overseas, and then I just knocked this guy out. And my first knockout I ever got, not first knockout, but first really like he's out. I hit him
Wow.
with that boom overhand. He just fell to the floor. Like I hit him, boom,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, where'd he go? He's on the floor. He fell straight to the floor. Boom, like turned off. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
Oh man, I know that felt good, man.
Yeah, that was a good day for me.
And did you have a big amateur career or just what?
I had I had a really good amateur career, but not as good as I wanted it to be. My goal as an amateur was to make the Olympic team, and I didn't get to do that. But I've had a better amateur career than a lot of people. You know, a lot of people wish they had 10 national titles and the experience I got. And some people don't get to fight a lot in the amateurs, go to the tournaments. But my coach took me to all the tournaments, and he made sure I got my experience that way, fighting
Wow, so
different
you have
people.
10 national titles?
Yeah, I won 10 nationals, 10 national
Wow,
titles.
wowzers. That's
Yeah,
impressive, man.
no, I appreciate it.
Wow, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching your career, man, because America's gotta get back on the map, man. We looking kind of soft right now, man.
Yeah, it's looking bad, but we're gonna save the day. Come 3 or 4 years from now, America's
Yeah,
boxing will be back on top. Heavyweight boxing.
yeah, man. And when did you say your next fight is?
Next Saturday.
Oh, oh, you're
Yeah,
fighting the day after Jake?
yep, the day after Tyson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
or else I would be there. I'll go to it, but yeah, it's been a
Oh,
freaking.
we're in
What was that?
California?
Me?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, is the fight in California?
My fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, my fight's in California. Yeah, San Francisco.
Oh, Frisco.
It's on
Okay.
the Charles Martin undercard.
Oh, I did. Yeah, Charles Martin. Oh, wow. I was gonna ask you about Charles Martin. So you're on the undercard, huh?
Yeah, yeah. He fights next. He fights the same day as me, and I'm on the undercard. Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta check that out. Have you sparred with Charles Martin?
No, no, I haven't sparred with him. That'll be some good work though.
Man, I'm definitely gonna be watching that fight, man, and I'm gonna give you all the props I can on my platform because I see you putting in the work, you training hard. What's your fighting weight? What do you fight at? Your weight?
245.
245. Okay,
Yeah. My
that's
coach
funny.
told me
That's what
230.
I weigh right now.
245. Yeah, I'm
What
about
you say?
245 right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool, man.
Yeah. My whole amateur career, I was really like 230, 240. You know, uh, I'm getting older. I'm getting a little stronger every year. Every fight, I'm getting stronger. I just feel like I'm just every as long as I'm improving every fight. Me and my dad have been working a lot, so
Also, your dad is your trainer.
he helps me. I have my trainer is Frank Alaman, and my dad is my mitt holder and trainer too as well. He we come up with drills together. We do a lot of strength and conditioning and mitt work together. So yeah, he stepped up trying to train me because he just he wanted to help me out, and he loves boxing too. So he was
Man,
a
that's
boxer himself. He used to go out there and street box his friends and knock them out. Boom, boom, boom.
oh
He,
wow, really?
he used to go watch the Mike Tyson fights at the house, and then they'll put on the gloves after the fight and go boom, boom.
Oh
My
man.
his friends, I always see his friends. Like we go hang out with his friends. His friends are like, man, your dad, man, he was the toughest motherfucker in fucking California. No one can fuck with him. I was like, that's pretty cool to hear that.
Oh man, so it must be in the DNA, huh? We passed it right down to you.
Yeah, the toughness, right?
Yeah, man. Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Is there anything else you like to say or give some shout outs or anything?
Shout out to Alaman Boxing Fresno. Shout out to my dad, my girl, my son, uh, everyone on my team. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Go whoop some ass this Saturday or this Friday.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll
Hey man.
after he gets that win, I'm gonna go get my win, and then yeah, that'll be a good one. Good back to back.
Yeah, I hope maybe so if you ever have any fights in Atlanta or I'm out in California, man, I'd love to come see you live, man.
I had a fight. I had a fight scheduled for me to be in Atlanta, so that might happen again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
just
fight
let
fell
me know.
through, but I had a fight to be scheduled out in Atlanta, Georgia. But my promoter gets promotions out there too. So maybe he can get me on a card out there, or even like Are you wait? Is Atlanta close to Tennessee, Nashville?
Actually, I'm. Do you know if Atlanta's close to Tennessee? Yeah, I'm not sure actually, but yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't. I just know it's on that side, but I don't know how close it is. But yeah, I know he gets me. He can get me fights over there as well.
Oh, that'd be great, man. I would love to see you. I was chilling with Tim Witherspoon, the former two-time heavyweight champion. He was up here a couple months ago, and I had him on the show. So yeah, man. Um, I would love to see you fight in person, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come chop it up with me. And hey, anytime you want to come on or just talk about whatever you want, just let me know, man. I'll bring you right on. And next time I'm gonna try to go live. I don't know what was happening with my StreamYard. I couldn't find the live today. Technology.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't messing with it today, huh? But nah, no,
yeah.
yeah, I appreciate you having me though.
Oh, thank you,
No,
man.
yeah, anytime for sure, cause I appreciate it.
Hey, man, appreciate you. And this was Jett Blackwell, y'all. Go check him out. He's doing his thing. He's gonna bring America back. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hit up the Cash App if you choose to. It's right there on the screen. LSR forever and be fearless. Yay.